right, I'd like Beth Ann Sirocco to please come up and read the nomination for the first place winner.
Thank you, Margaret. As many of you know, my name is Beth Ann Sirocco, Senior Policy Advisor here with the Advocacy team, and joined by my colleagues Jessica Vasquez and Craig Swanby. We have the real distinct pleasure of nominating our colleague, the first place winner of the IPG Spirit Award, Amanda Luce.
Yeah!
So Amanda is our manager of grassroots organizing and capacity building, and as Bob mentioned earlier, the way our advocacy team is split up is government relations and advocacy and mobilization. And so where Amanda sits out in Federal Way, she truly has the awesome responsibility of every day building relationships with grassroots and grass tops advocates across the country. And this is a calling that when you meet Amanda, you know it's deeply personal, it's pastoral for her, truly a vocational call. And we really nominated her this year. She led an amazing event, a first of its kind, a pastor and influencer advocacy summit. And so this was in January, and if everyone can go back, a new administration had just been sworn in, brand new members of Congress, and Amanda exceeded her expectations, doubled the number of faith leaders, brought 40 faith leaders to Washington, D.C., really highly influential people to meet with their brand new elected officials. And in these meetings, these pastors were praying for their members of Congress. They were telling them the value of U.S. government grants that support our important program, that of that $2.4 billion number. In those meetings, we were talking about what we're doing in Food for Peace, what we're doing in child labor. And those advocates, these pastors, were really influential. Amanda brought those people together. Just very briefly, in the words of one of these participants, Jeff Paneo from Murdoch Charitable Trust, he had said, in participating in the Pastors Summit, having been involved in a number of World Vision efforts over the years, I can say that this was by far the very best organized and well-supported effort I've ever experienced. The participation and availability of your senior team, aka Amanda and our managers, was a great blessing. Their engagement through the entire experience inspired and impressed us all, leaving us all feeling like co-laborers working with you on behalf of the poor and marginalized. Thank you, Amanda, once again for the opportunity to both witness and participate in this extraordinary experience. So I think just to take Jeff's experience and compound it how many times over with our advocates across the country, this is how Amanda has been so successful in embedding advocacy in the donor experience. And our organization is a whole lot stronger as a result of those efforts. But that's really just half of the story of why Amanda was nominated. She is pastoral and not just caring for our advocates, but caring for all of her colleagues. And Jess and Craig are going to briefly speak to that.
When I think of servant leaders, those who model Christ's love, equip and empower their colleagues, and serve their teammates, I think of Amanda. Amanda is not only a trusted colleague who delivers results, she is a witness of Christ's love, patience, and passion for fighting injustice. She does this with humility and love for her team. She involves others in her work with advocates in a way that is inclusive, encouraging, allows donors and advocates to see World Vision's technical leadership and how we steward our voice in Congress and with the U.S. government. So I briefly wanted to share a few quotes. When reading through the nominations, this theme came out in every single one of them, and so I wanted to be able to lift up some of those voices. Every day I see Amanda doing this work because she truly believes it is God's call on her life, God's call to World Vision, and the responsibility of God's people to speak up for the least of these. It shows in how hard she works and the love she shows to her colleagues and her partners in ministry. Amanda's faith is interwoven in everything she does, and she is a constant, strong presence. She keeps Christ as her central motivation, whether it is encouraging and leading prayer among the team, speaking to advocates, or contributing to overall advocacy strategy. our unique faith-rooted approach, which Amanda spearheaded, to speaking with Congress opens doors and helps Christians to find a place in advocacy when before they may have felt lost or unsure of ways they can help. And finally, perhaps the most admirable quality that Amanda brings, she preaches and exemplifies humility to our team. Her strong moral code and willingness to be vulnerable with her teammates catches people off guard. She strongly believes that our advocacy work is a ministry, and she lives this out in ministry to her colleagues and to our advocates.
Wow, you guys did a really good job. Amanda, you've been such a blessing to our team and to our donors. I mean, you heard it in the words of our donors and our colleagues, and really feel like you're helping World Vision, leading the way and unlocking the potential of our donors and our board members at NLG. I think that World Vision has a powerful ministry of reconciliation in this city, and I think we show it in our programs on the ground. I think we show it in our advocacy work as well, and we're very proud of the work that you've done to lead us in that direction. So congratulations, Amanda.
All right. Amanda, nobody deserves this more than you. All these words are true. You are a true example of excellence, integrity, and spiritual leadership. Thank God for you. Please accept it.